It's that thing everyone wants, but no one seems to understand. John Lennon sang about love saving us all, but Trent Reznor warned us it could tear us apart. Turns out they were both right. Love can be beautiful, messy, and downright painful all at the same time. It's not about finding the perfect person, because guess what? They don't exist. And even if they did, they probably wouldn't be perfect for you anyway. So buckle up, because today we're diving deep into the harsh truths about love. Get ready to question everything you thought you knew. You meet someone, sparks fly, you fall head over heels. You're convinced this is it, this is the one. You're ready to shout it from the rooftops, write bad poetry, carve your names into a tree. You get the picture. But here's the thing about love. It's a terrible metric for choosing a life partner. Sounds unromantic, right? Well, unfortunately, it's true. Love is this wild, intoxicating feeling that can make you do crazy things. It can make you ignore red flags, overlook major differences, and convince yourself that everything will magically work itself out. Spoiler alert, it usually doesn't. Compatibility, on the other hand, is about the long game. It's about finding someone who shares your values, who supports your goals, who challenges you to grow. It's about building a life together that makes sense for both of you. Now, don't get me wrong, love is important. It's the glue that holds a relationship together. But it's not enough. You need that foundation of compatibility to build something real, something lasting. So you're having some issues in your relationship. Maybe you're constantly arguing, maybe you've grown apart, maybe the passion has fizzled, but you're still in love, so everything will be okay, right? Wrong. Love is not a magic wand that you can wave over your problems and make them disappear. In fact, sometimes love can blind you to the real issues at hand. You might be so focused on the feeling of love that you ignore the fact that you're not communicating effectively or that you're not meeting each other's needs. Here's the deal. Relationships take work. They require effort, compromise, and a willingness to address the tough stuff. Love can be a powerful motivator to put in that work, but it can't do the work for you. If you're facing challenges in your relationship, don't just rely on love to fix them. Be honest with yourself and your partner about the issues. Seek professional help if needed, and be willing to put in the effort to create a healthier, happier relationship. The age-old notion of sacrificing everything for love. It sounds romantic in theory, but in reality, it can be a recipe for disaster. Now, I'm not talking about the little sacrifices we make in relationships, like staying in on a Friday night when you'd rather be out with friends. I'm talking about the big stuff, the stuff that compromises your values, your dreams, your sense of self. If you find yourself constantly dimming your light, shrinking yourself down, or giving up on your aspirations to please your partner, that's a major red flag. Love shouldn't require you to abandon who you are. It shouldn't demand that you sacrifice your happiness for the sake of someone else's. A healthy relationship is about two individuals coming together as equals, each supporting the other's growth and aspirations. Remember, you deserve to be with someone who loves you for all that you are, not for who they want you to be. Look, love is a beautiful mess. It can be the best thing in the world, and it can also make you feel like your head's been run over by a truck. The point is to be real about it. Don't buy into the fairy tales. Love isn't always easy, and it definitely doesn't solve everything. But if you approach it with open eyes, a healthy dose of realism, and a commitment to personal growth, you just might find a love that's actually worth fighting for. And that's a hell of a lot more meaningful than any fairy tale. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more brutally honest takes on life, love, and everything in between.